ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀਓ, ਸਾਰੀ ਆਈ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਦਾ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦਾ IIGS ਵੱਲੋਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਜ਼ੂਮ ਤੇ, ਫੇਸਬੁੱਕ ਤੇ ਅਤੇ YouTube ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੁਰੂ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਮੰਨ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ। ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਕੋਆਪਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਾ, ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆ ਕੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੀ ਨਿਵਾਜ਼ਦੇ ਹੋ ਹਰ ਹਫ਼ਤੇ ਆ ਕੇ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਬੰਦੀ ਛੋੜ ਹੈ, ਜੀਵਨ ਮੁਕਤ ਕਰੇ ਉਡੀਣਾ। ਸਾਰੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਬੰਦੀ ਛੋੜ ਦਿਵਸ ਅਤੇ ਦੀਵਾਲੀ ਦੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਹੋਣ। ਆਓ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਨਿਊ ਦਿੱਲੀ, ਇੰਡੀਆ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਸਰ ਸਨਮੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ। ਸਨਮੀਤ ਛੋਟੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਤੋਂ ਹੀ ਕੈਂਪਾਂ 'ਚ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦੇਹਰਾਦੂਨ IIGS ਦਾ ਕੈਂਪ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ, ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਤਬਲਾ ਵਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ ਉਹ ਨੇ ਸਰ ਰਵਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ। ਆਓ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਸਰਵਣ ਕਰੀਏ ਸਰ ਸਨਮੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਕੋਲੋਂ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. That was Sanmeet Singh. Sanmeet बहुत प्यारा शब्द गायन किया बच्चे. We've seen Sanmeet grow up in camps. He was a little boy when he first started. बहुत प्यारा बच्चा है. इन्हों बचपन तो कीर्तन दा बहुत शौक है. बहुत प्यार नाल कीर्तन करता है. And he loves to sing and play the harmonium, and a very talented young man. And you see now he's a teenager, he's grown up, and he looks such a handsome young man. Guru Mer Karan Sanmeet Hamesha Tuade te. May you keep learning more and more Kirtan, hor Guru Nal Juro, hor Naam Japo, and ऐसे तरह सारियां संतां नूं अपने प्यारे प्यारे शब्द पढ़ के निहाल करो. Thank you so much, Sanmeet. And Rappreet, thank you for joining Sanmeet and doing tabla di seva. ਹੁਣ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਮੈਂ ਇੰਟਰੋਡਿਊਸ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹਾਂਗੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਭੈਣ ਹੈ ਸਰਦਾਰਨੀ ਗੁਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਕੌਰ ਜੋ ਲੁਧਿਆਣਾ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ and she's an amazing young lady who also has been learning classical music Gurmat Sangeet since childhood and has grown up doing kirtan, and today she does beautiful kirtan and also teaches, and we're very honored and blessed to have her join in and participate in this program. Gurpreet ne bahut pyare do shabad gayan kite ne te apni videos bhejiya ne te assi bahut khush ha ki Gurpreet is part of this program. We'd love to have you join in and look forward to many more. Aao pyar naal hun kirtan sarvan kariye Sardarni Gurpreet Kaur from Ludhiana te ona de naal ona da student Sardar Prabjot Singh tabla di seva kar rahe ne. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Gurdwara ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਇਹ ਸੰਸਦਾਨੀ ਗੁਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਕੌਰ ਅਤੇ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਪ੍ਰਭਜੋਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟ। ਗੁਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਕਲਾਸੀਕਲ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹੈਗਾ ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਿਹਰ ਕਰੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਸਮਾਂ ਮਿਲੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ ਤੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਸਟੇਜ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ ਗੁਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ। ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਅੱਜ ਬੜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਖੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੁਣਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ। ਅੱਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਸਾਖੀ ਹੈ। ਨੌਵੇਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟਾ ਬੱਚਾ ਜੋ ਕਿ 7 ਸਾਲ ਦਾ ਹੈ, ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਤੋਂ ਸਰ ਜੈਤੇਗ ਸਿੰਘ, ਉਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਖੀ ਸੁਣਾਉਣਗੇ। ਜੈਤੇਗ ਸਿੰਘ IIGS ਕੈਂਪਰ ਸਰ ਗਗਨਦੀਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਅਤੇ ਸਰਦਾਰਨੀ ਮਨਦੀਪ ਕੌਰ ਦੇ ਸਾਹਿਬਜ਼ਾਦੇ ਹਨ। ਆਓ ਚੱਲੀਏ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਸਰ ਜੈਤੇਗ ਸਿੰਘ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਸਾਖੀ ਸੁਣੀਏ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ।
Hey Didi, what are you doing? Let's play.
Hey Manveer, I'm reading about Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib's story. Do you want to listen to it?
Yes, I want to hear.
Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib's time, Aurangzeb was a king. He was a very cruel king and wanted to turn people into Muslims. The Kashmiri Pandits were so scared of him, they went to Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji and asked for help.
Then what happened?
They asked him, please help us. If you don't help us, then Aurangzeb will kill us. And Guru Gobind Singh, he was sitting nearby and he was 9 years old. And he asked Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji, and he said, Guru Pitaji, you are the only one who can save these people. Then Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji said, go to Aurangzeb and ask him that if you can't make Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji a Muslim, then we will not become Muslim. And then Aurangzeb ordered his soldiers to arrest Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji. And there were 3 Sikhs who always followed him. Their name is Pai Mati Das Ji, Pai Sati Das Ji, and Pai Dayala Ji. And he put them in a cage and asked them, will you become a Muslim? Then they said no. Then they wanted to scare Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji, and then they wanted to kill his 3 Sikhs. And he killed Pai Mati Das Ji and put him in a brick wall and cut him with the saw. And then he killed Pai Sati Das Ji and they wrapped him around with cotton and burned him with fire. Then there was a boiling pot of water. They put Pai Dayala Ji in the pot and burnt it with fire. They closed the lid. Then they asked Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji, will you become a Muslim? Then he said no. So they cut his head off with a sharp sword. Then suddenly a very powerful storm came, and there was a Guru Sikh standing there. His name is Pai Jeta Ji. He picked up Guru Sahib's head and he was taking it to Anandpur Sahib, and where he met Guru Gobind Singh. And then when he met Guru Gobind Singh Ji, he was happy to see him with his father's head. And he said, Ranglete Guru ke bete. And Pai Lakhi Shavanjara came. He picked up Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib's body. He put it on his cart and took it to his house. And then he put Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib's body in his house and burned his own house with fire. And that is the end. My mom told me that if we do part, Guru Sahib will always be around us. We should never be scared of death or pain. Guru Sikhs love Guru Sahib and they get power from Gurbani.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
ਬੋਲੇ ਸੋ ਨਿਹਾਲ, ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਜੈ ਤੈਗ ਬਿਊਟੀਫੁਲ, ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਸਾਖੀ ਸੁਣਾਈ ਹੈ। IIGS ਸੰਸਥਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਤਿਕਾਰਯੋਗ ਪਾਪਾ ਜੀ ਕੈਪਟਨ ਕਮਲ ਹਰਭਜਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਇਹੀ ਸੁਪਨਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਬੱਚੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਵਧਣ, ਅੱਗੇ ਆਉਣ, ਸਾਖੀਆਂ ਸੁਣਾਉਣ, ਕੀਰਤਨ ਕਰਨ। ਸੋ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੀ ਕੈਂਪਰ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਹਨ, ਕੈਨੇਡਾ, ਇੰਡੀਆ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਹੋ, ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਅੱਗੇ ਆਓ, ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਗੇ ਕਰੋ, ਸਾਖੀਆਂ ਸੁਣਾਉਣ, ਕੀਰਤਨ ਕਰਨ, ਕੀਰਤਨ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜਨ। ਸੋ 5 ਦਸੰਬਰ ਦਰਬਾਰੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਨੇੜੇ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਸਾਡਾ ਕੋਈ ਸਵਾ ਮਹੀਨਾ ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ। ਹਰ ਸਾਲ ਦਰਬਾਰੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਬੜੇ ਹੀ ਸ਼ਾਨੋ ਸ਼ੌਕਤ ਨਾਲ 34 ਸਾਲ ਤੋਂ ਮਨਾਇਆ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। 35ਵਾਂ ਸਾਲ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਸਾਲ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਦਰਬਾਰੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਮਨਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਇਸ ਵਾਰੀ ਆਨਲਾਈਨ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਹਿਯੋਗ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ। ਈਅਰ ਐਂਡ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਡੋਨੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਣੀ ਹੈ IIGS ਨੂੰ, IIGS ਦੀ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟ ਤੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਡੋਨੇਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। IIGS ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈਗੀ 501(k) ਨਾਨ ਪ੍ਰੋਫਿਟ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ। ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਹੀ ਡੋਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਟੈਕਸ ਡਿਡਕਟੇਬਲ ਹੋਵੇਗੀ। ਸੋ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਹਿਯੋਗ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ IIGS ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟ ਤੇ ਡੋਨੇਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਹੁਣ ਚੱਲੀਏ ਸਦਰਨ ਕੈਲੀਫੋਰਨੀਆ, ਜਿੱਥੇ IIGS ਜਥਾ ਨਾਮ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਅਤੇ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਨਾਲ ਜੋੜਨਗੇ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਬੰਦੀ ਛੋੜ ਦਿਵਸ ਦੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧਾਈ ਹੋਏ। ਆਓ ਸਾਰੇ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਸ਼ਬਦਾਂ ਨਾਲ, ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬਾਂ ਦੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੀਏ। ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਜੋ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਕਰਨ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਰਾਮ ਗੁਸਈਆ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਜੀਵਨਾ ਮੋਹਿ ਨਾ ਬਿਸਾਰੋ ਮੈਂ ਜਨ ਤੇਰਾ। This shabad is written by Bhagat Ravidas ji, and it's a shabad of benti, of prayer. In this shabad, Bhai Ravidas ji is saying, Dear Vaheguru ji, I'm very anxious because of the company I keep and also because of my actions. O true Master, I beg of you to kindly never forget me, as I am your humble servant. Please take away my pain and bless me with your true love, so that I never let go of your feet, even if my body perishes. Dear Vaheguru, I've come into your sanctuary, into your protection, seeking you. Kindly meet this humble servant of yours, and please, 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 without any further delay. आओ प्यार नाल शब्द गायन करिए। राम गुसैया जी के जीवना मोहे ना बिसारो मैं जन तेरा। गुसैया वाला शब्द है लख खुशिया पात साइया जे सतगुर नदर करे. This shabad is written by the fifth wonderful Guru Sahib, Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj. Here, Guru Sahib is talking to the mind and saying, "Oh dear mind, please focus on the one," meaning Vaheguru Ji. Everything other than that one is false. This is the main essence of the Shabad or the Rahautuk. In the rest of the Shabad, Guru Sahib is stating what can happen when one starts meditating or connecting with the one Vaheguru Ji. One receives everything in abundance. This human life becomes fruitful. All worries disappear when Naam becomes the support, and one even finds an entry to the mansions of Vaheguru Ji. आओ प्यार नाल शब्द गायन करिए. लख खुशियां पात साइया जे सतगुर नदर करे. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। गुरु प्यारी साध संगत जी, आओ ਹੁਣ एक ਸਾਖੀ ਸੁਣੀਏ। सरदार संगम ਸਿੰਘ ਜੋ ਨਵੀਂ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਬੈਠੇ ਹਨ, he's going to talk about the 8th Guru Sahib, Sri Guru Harkrishan Ji Maharaj। आओ प्यार नाल ਸਰਵਣ ਕਰੀਏ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh to everyone. It was such a wonderful Shabad, Gurpreet Benji. Thank you very much. So today I'm narrating this beautiful Sakhi on our 8th Pasha's life, Guru Harkrishan Sahib Ji Maharaj. But before starting this Sakhi, I want to narrate a small story. And I'm just putting my PPT, just a moment. The title of the story is Unwavering Faith. The story goes like this. एक छोटा जा कस्बा सिगा. There was a small village where rain failed again that year. It was the 3rd year in succession where there was no rain. Trees had lost their leaves years ago and stood like silhouettes of cactus on the dusty horizon. There was a stream that skirted the village in years bygone. Now the riverbed was dry. Where once flowed clean, fresh water from the nearby mountains, there was now a bed of clay. No one knew what had happened to the birds except for the vultures that circled the town looking for the carcass. There was famine in the land. People walked around like sticks, surviving on whatever ration they have left with them. Desperate for help, the people of the village held a meeting under a big banyan tree that was as old as the village. Let us pray, said an elderly woman. Only God can help us now. There lived people of many faith in that village, and they all decided to hold their prayer under the open sky, away from the town. It was a clear sky with an alluring brightness. Amongst the people gathering for prayer, a little girl running from a nearby village holding an umbrella in her hand. The gathered crowd was curious and at the same time was annoyed to know what makes this little girl to bring an umbrella along with her. You all know that कि वो छोटी जी बच्ची ने क्या response किया सीगा, and apart from that, that umbrella is having a very special name. But to know the response and the name of that umbrella, I would request everyone to kindly listen to this beautiful Sakhi on Guru Harkrishan Dev Ji Maharaj's life. Let's begin the Sakhi, but before that, I will tell you about the life of Guru Sahib Maharaj. Guru Harkrishan Sahib Pacha was born in the year 1656 at Kiratpur Sahib. He was the second son of Guru Har Rai Sahib and Mata Krishna Kaur Ji. Mata Krishna Kaur Ji was also known as Mata Sulakhani Ji. You can see the Gurdwara on the right hand side, the Gurdwara Sheesh Mahal Sahib. It's located at Kiratpur in Punjab. That's the birthplace of our Guru, Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji and Guru Harkrishan Sahib Ji Maharaj. Shri Guru Harkrishan Sahib Ji from the very early age used to meditate on Vaheguru Ji's name as he used to sit on his father's lap and listen to Kirtan with utmost devotion. He has all the love for Vaheguru Ji in his heart. Very special light of Vaheguru Ji started shining within him at the initial years of his life. Shri Guru Krishan Ji, at the age of about 5 years, was declared as 8th Guru Nanak by his father, Shri Guru Rai Ji, before he got immersed in the eternal light in 1661. Now, here comes the Sakhi, where the faith of Guru Sahib was tested by Pandit Lal Chand. There's this place by the name Panjokada. It's in Ambala, Punjab. The people of that village, when they came to know that Guru Sahib is visiting their village, they came in large number from different walk of life and started gathering for the darshan of Guru Sahib. In the same village, there used to reside Pandit Lal Chand, a learned scholar of Hindu literature who was proud of his caste and learnings. He thought to test Guru Sahib's knowledge on Bhagavad Gita. Next morning, when he went to meet Guru Sahib, he spoke with derision. It is said that you sit on the gaddi of Guru Nanak. But what do you know about the old religious book and scriptures? Hearing the Pandit, Guru Krishan Sahib Ji said, if I successfully do the meanings of Bhagavad Gita, you will raise the doubt by saying that I am fortunate enough to be born as son of Guru Rai Ji. I must have learned the meanings from scholars. In this way, you will stay faithless. Therefore, please search for a person of your choice and bring him to me. He will answer all your questions. Vaiguruji, on the right hand side, you can see the Gurdwara Sahib, which is at Panjokada, Ambala. Lal Chand went to town and looked for the most foolish house to house. Finally, he found a person who he thought was ideal for the situation. The person was deaf and dumb, totally uneducated and poor, would deliver water from house to house. His name was Chhajju Ram. He was very foolish and could not speak. To earn his bread, he did meager jobs. Clothes on him were torn. This is how ignorant he was. He was brought over to the darbar of Guru Sahib. The Pandit was very happy, thinking that the foolish person Chhajju Ram would never able to speak. Guru Sahib right away caught the thought of the Pandit and glanced at poor and uneducated Chhajju Ram with his eyes of grace and with a smile on his face. With that, all divine knowledge dwelled in the heart of Chhajju. The first thing that happened was the face of Chhajju Ram started reflecting the inner knowledge he attained. His face started shining. He was then able to speak. The Pandit asked the most difficult slok from Gita to be translated. Chhajju Ram spontaneously gave the most exalted translation of the slok. Such was the translation that Pandit had never heard of such words before. He was wonderstruck. He could not believe his ears. He was overtaken by immense humility. He fell on the feet of Guru Sahib, and Pandit Lal became the Sikh and escorted the Guru Sahib up to Kurukshetra. Then thereafter, Lal Chand, taking Khandadi Paul, became Lal Singh, and he was one of the Sikhs who fought with Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji in the Battle of Chhor on December 7th, 1705, when he fell as martyr. So the next incident is when Guru Sahib reached Delhi. His faith was again tested by the wife of Raja Jai Singh. When Guru Sahib reached Delhi, he was greeted with full honor by Raja Jai Singh and the Sikhs of Delhi. Guru Sahib was lodged in the palace of Raja Jai Singh. In order to test the Guru's intelligence, of which everyone spoke very highly, the wife of Raja Jai Singh thought to test the ability of Guru Sahib. But she does not know that in whosoever the light of Vaheguru reflects, it becomes the divine itself with ocean of love and knowledge. Rani dressed herself like a maid servant, and Raja Jai Singh requested the Guru Sahib to identify the real queen out of the ladies surrounding Guru Sahib. The Guru at once went to a lady dressed like a maid servant and sat in her lap. This lady was the real queen. Rani was very embarrassed and asked for forgiveness. Guru Sahib politely replied that in the house of Guru Nanak, there is forgiveness for everybody. We all must have unwavering faith on Vaheguruji. Rani promised that Guru Sahib that she will never let her faith to diminish from the Almighty God. After that, a severe epidemic in the form of smallpox broke out in Delhi. The young Guru began to attend the sufferers irrespective of caste and creed. Particularly, the local Muslim population of that area was very much impressed with the purely humanitarian deeds that Guru Sahib did, and that gave him the name of Bala Peer, that is also known as Child Prophet. While serving the people from epidemic day and night, Guru Sahib himself was seized with high fever. This fever attack of smallpox confined him to bed for several days. When asked for the name of successor, he merely exclaimed Baba Bakala. These words were only meant for the future Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji, who was residing in the village Bakala near river Beas in Punjab province. Thus, Baba Peer emerged in the eternal light in the year 1664, slowly reciting the word Vaheguru till the end. Even Guru Gobind Singh Padsha Ji, paying tribute to Guru Har Krishan Sai Maharaj Ji, stated in Var Shri Bhagwati Ji ki, let us think of the holy Har Krishan, whose sights dispels all sorrows. Shri Har Krishan Dhyaiye, जिस दिठे सब दुख जाए. श्री हर कृष्ण ध्याये जिस दिठे सब दुख जाए. Remember Guru Har Krishan Sahib, by whose sight all these sufferings vanish. Even Bhai Nandalal Ji in Ganjnama wrote about Guru Har Krishan Sahib Ji Maharaj, which goes like this. Only a transparent veil separates the personality of Guru Har Krishan Sai Maharaj from the Supreme Being. The whole divine being of Shri Guru Har Krishan is burning with the excellence and gifts of Almighty's grace. All seekers of the blessing of Almighty wait at His door. Everything from the sky to the earth is under the normal and spiritual order controlled by His divine wishes. Now you all must be thinking about the former story which I narrated earlier. Coming back to that story, that villagers were praying for rain and small girl while having her prayers holding an umbrella in her hand. All the villagers were quite curious to know why that little girl brought the umbrella along with her. Can't you see? There is no rain and we have come here to pray for rain. Only a foolish person would stand under a clear sky like this with an open umbrella. After listening to this question, the girl replied, I am certain that my prayer will be answered and it will rain. That is why I brought this big, colorful umbrella. Do you know what was the name of that umbrella? The name of that umbrella was the umbrella of faith. Yes, the umbrella of faith. Now, looking at the key takeaways of it and the relevance in the Sikh lives today. There is no harm in testing someone's faith with an aim to clear one's doubts. However, keep doubting or testing would never give us a chance to build a relationship with a wonderful guru, as we never move past that doubt and testing phase. ਅਗਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਹੀ ਟੈਸਟਿੰਗ ਫੇਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹਾਂਗੇ, ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਹੀ ਡਾਊਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਰਹਿਣਗੇ, ਆਪਾਂ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਟਰੂ ਰਿਲੇਸ਼ਨ ਆਪਣੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਲ ਬਿਲਡ ਅਪ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਾਂਗੇ. It's very necessary if you want to build a true relation with our beloved Guru. You have to cross that phase. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਹ phase cross ਕਰਨਾ ਪਏਗਾ, ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਟੈਸਟ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ, ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਡਾਊਟ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ. And trust me, once you will cross it, you will get immense of love inside you, immense of love. We are in fact, infected by the disease called ego, which makes us act arrogant, and we never give up our manmat, considers ourselves to be great. We are in fact very blindfolded by self-control and self-created pride. We are not able to sense or adopt good virtues. Therefore, we go astray from the path of truth, and our goal to immerse in the Almighty remains unfulfilled. ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਨਾ, ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਈਗੋ ਨੂੰ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਣਗੇ, ਆਪਾਂ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਡੀਪ ਇਮੋਸ਼ਨ ਨਾਲ ਕਨੈਕਟ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਪਾਣਗੇ. ਆਪਾਂ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਟਰੂ ਸੈਂਸ, ਉਹ ਟਰੂ ਇਮੋਸ਼ਨਸ, ਉਹ ਟਰੂ ਫੇਥ ਡਿਵੈਲਪ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਪਾਣਗੇ. So it's very necessary. We have to try again and again and again to vanish this ego. And that can only be possible with Gurbani, with Naam Simran. If we all move the past that doubt and testing phase, we'll find ourselves self-aware, self-contentment, and full with endeavor and persistence. ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹ phase ਨੂੰ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਛੱਡ ਜਾਣਗੇ ਨਾ, then we'll find endeavor, persistence, and ਆਪਾਂ fulfilled, self-content feel ਕਰਾਂਗੇ. ਆਪਾਂ ਜਾਗਰੂਕ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ. And in today's time, when we all are surrounded by the pandemic in the form of coronavirus, we don't need to wear our faith. We need to turn to Almighty for health, for strength, for grace, for power, and for enlightenment. I just want to share a small story with you all. This goes like this. ਜਦੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟਾ ਬੱਚਾ ਸਾਈਕਲ ਸਿੱਖਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਪੁਸ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਪਕੜ ਕੇ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਬੱਚਾ ਡਿੱਗੇ ਨਾ ਥੱਲੇ. ਇੱਕ ਟਾਈਮ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਬੱਚਾ ਦੇਖਦਾ ਹੈ ਅੱਗੇ, ਇਹਨੂੰ ਐਕਸਪੈਕਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਨੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਪਿੱਛੋਂ ਪਕੜਵਾਏਗਾ. ਬਟ ਆਫਟਰ ਸਰਟੇਨ ਟਾਈਮਸ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਛੱਡ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਤੂੰ ਆਪੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਾ. ਜਦੋਂ ਡਰਾਈਵ ਕਰਦਾ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਉਹਦੇ ਮਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਇਹ ਖਿਆਲ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੈਗੇ ਹਨ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਕੜ ਕੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਹਨ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪੁਸ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ. ਬਟ ਇਨ ਰਿਐਲਿਟੀ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਰਹਿ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ, ਉਹ ਛੱਡ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਤੂੰ ਆਪੇ ਜਾ, ਆਪੇ ਟਰਾਈ ਕਰ, ਡਿਗ, ਪਰ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਲੈ. you learn of your own. ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਚਿੰਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਪਏ ਉਹਦੀ. ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਦੇ ਮਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਸ ਬੱਚੇ ਲਈ ਹੁਣ ਉਨਾ ਹੀ ਪਿਆਰ ਹੈਗਾ, ਉਨਾ ਹੀ ਲਗਾਵ ਹੈਗਾ. The same goes with our Guru Sahib. ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਡਿੱਗਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਨਾ, ਆਪਾਂ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਕਿ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ, ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਫੇਥ ਲੂਜ਼ ਕਰਨੇ ਲੱਗ ਪੈਂਦੇ ਹਨ. ਬਟ ਨੋ, he is always with us. He wants ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਗਿਰੋ, ਸੰਭਲੋ, ਫਿਰ ਖੜੇ ਹੋ, ਫਿਰ ਗਿਰੋ, ਫਿਰ ਸੰਭਲੋ. That's the process going on. And that's what life is. And I just want to tell you, if you are praying for rain, we all must have certainty in our hearts that it will rain. ਅਗਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਨਾ, ਸਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਪਿਆਰ, ਉਹ ਲਗਾਵ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਫੇਥ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ. ਐਂਡ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਅਗਰ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੋਏਗੀ, ਅਗਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੀ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਉਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੇ ਹੁਕਮ ਨਾਲ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਹੋਣਗੀਆਂ. We have to accept that. We have to accept that. And where is your umbrella now? Now that's the main question, ਕਿ ਸਾਡਾ umbrella ਕਿੱਥੇ ਹੈਗਾ? Do we have the faith? ਆਪਾਂ ਬਾਰ-ਬਾਰ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਸ faith ਨੂੰ ਟੈਸਟ ਕਰਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੱਗੇ ਹੋਏ ਹਾਂ. ਆਪਾਂ ਬਾਰ-ਬਾਰ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਸ ਰੱਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈਗੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਡਾਊਟਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ. So that's the whole crux of the Sakhi. Have faith. If you want to test it, no problem, go ahead, but don't repeat that process again and again. With that, you won't able to, express your love. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਉਸੇ ਸੰਕਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹੋਗੇ, ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਉਹ love affection create ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਪਾਓਗੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨਾਲ. That's the ਬੇਨਤੀ. ਅਗਰ ਇਹ ਸਾਖੀ ਨਰੇਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਗਲਤੀ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਹੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ, ਭੁੱਲ ਚੁੱਕਾ ਦੀ ਖਿਮਾ, ਮਾਫੀ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ. Thank you very much. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह।
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Thank you, Sangam, for the beautiful narration of the Sakhi. Yes, faith often gets tested, and there's no harm standing in front of the Guru and asking for answers. However, having that faith that your answers will be answered is very important. If you don't have that faith and you're randomly asking questions, then even if the answers come, you will not be able to get them. So excellent, Sakhi. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for spending your Sunday morning with us. And Sangam is a bahut pyara bacha. He's a lawyer, practicing lawyer in Delhi. He has been to a couple of camps and he's a senior member of the IIGS. And we're very proud of him. I remember him coming at least 3-4 years back, and we had a good chat. And ever since, he's been very involved. And glad you could make time for this morning as far as India goes to tell us the Sakhi. So after listening to the two Sakhis today, one thing comes to mind. Ki sade faith which sade Guruan ne, if you look at 8th Guru Sahib, unhone apne aap nu waar dita. He soaked the pain of everyone. Remember uthe smallpox the bimari sigi, or chicken pox or smallpox, and he took it on upon himself and gave an opportunity for the whole community to survive. Noe Pacha did the same. He sacrificed himself so the Hindus won't be converted to Muslims by Aurangzeb. Same thing also applies to today's day. Chheme Pacha da agar tusi socho, jo assi aj dihada mana rahe hain Bandhee Chhor Divas, Guru Sahib had an opportunity to walk away way before, right? He could have easily said, okay, I got my freedom, I can go, I don't need to be here. But guess what he did? He said, no, I'm not leaving till you release everybody else. And how beautifully he arranged everything, the release of everyone else. But that's beyond the point. Point is, he sacrificed his own freedom. He risked his own freedom, he said, to free others. That kind of is the theme with Sikhi around the world. Aaj bhi dekh lo, coronavirus the times te, tusi apne ird-gird nazar maro. Sikh community is doing an amazing job. In Southern California, of course, we have direct references of all the different beautiful Gurdwaras and the organizations that are doing amazing job. 2,500 meal a day per Gurdwara from different places. So many organizations involved. As siwai sade Guru di bakshish te ilawa kuch nahi hai. Tusi worldwide nazar maro, a phenomenon chal raha hai. So I think blessed are the Sikhs who are living and who are following the teachings of the wonderful Guru Sahibs. We thank you all for joining us. We know it's Diwali and you guys many of you are celebrating in different corners of the world and Bandhee Chhor Divas. So we wish you all a very happy Diwali and a very happy Bandhee Chhor Divas. And thank you for joining us. We look forward to having you next week. Please remember the Darbari Khalsa around the corner. We will truly appreciate you helping us getting the word out to all your family and friends. Let's make it one of the best events in the world, and it can happen with your blessings and support. And we'll meet next week. Next week is second Ashtapadi, second part of Sukhmani Sahib series. So we're looking forward to that. And following week, we'll celebrate Guru Nanak Dev Ji's Prakash Utsav, which is on the 28th. and we look forward to, and we are expecting Kultar Veer ji to be part of it, Pai Sapai Kultar Singh ji. So with that, thank you everyone. Have a wonderful rest of the day, evening, and week. May Waheguru ji be with you. Stay safe, maintain your distance. Corona is spreading like crazy. It doesn't matter which part of the world you are in. Please be careful. Wear masks. Maintain your distance. Wash your hands. Stay safe. Waheguru ji ka khalsa. Waheguru ji ki fateh.